Hello you guys and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here. So in today's video, we are going to be doing an MLM fails, but today is a little bit of a different one, a little bit of a twist. Normally, I do my MLM fails based on the fails that you all send to me. So for future fails, if you would like to send me any MLM fails, I will have my email down below. I also have not done an MLM horror stories video in a while. So if you have an MLM horror story or a scam story or an influencer scam story that you would like to send me, I will also have that in the description down below. The more I get sent, the more I'm able to read them for you all and make that content. Today, I am going to be exposing the top leaders' new scam courses, and I wanted to show them to you all. These are two people that we talk about, I feel, on this channel a decent amount when they come out with new courses or anything like that. First, we're going to be talking about No Shame Sales Game, and then we are going to be talking about Jasmine from WFABB. So let's get into it. We're going to go over the No Shame Sales Game new course first. As you guys know, she does offer a membership that is $365 for a year, and then you re-up every single year. You pay that. It's a yearly membership, and that is for DSGC. Now, that membership is for MLM reps to essentially learn how to do, how she says, MLMs right. So this course seems to be jumping off of that, but it seems more for entrepreneurs and people who are making their own products. But I could see that this could also possibly be for MLM reps. So this course is called the Self-Made Collective. It costs, are y'all ready for this, a whopping $3,900. So we could just round up to $4,000. There's no payment plan. There's no pay as you go. No, this is a $4,000 membership that you have to pay all at one time, which is the most expensive membership training that I've seen from any person who is or was an MLM rep and who considers himself to kind of be an MLM trainer or an MLM coach. I have never seen someone come out with a course that was this expensive or a membership that was this expensive. So what I find interesting about this membership to start off with before we even get into it is the fact that last year I reviewed No Shame Sales Game changing up her DSGC membership. Now with that, she changed it to, instead of yearly re-upping, so paying that $365 a year, she changed it to something similar as this. She was charging $1,000 for lifetime access to that membership. So instead of doing the yearly thing, you could do lifetime access, which would be $1,000. So if you plan to be in her membership for a long time, it seems that that would be saving you money. But the thing is that when she changed this membership to $1,000 for lifetime access, she actually nearly immediately removed that lifetime option to purchase, and she actually called it on her Instagram stories one of her biggest fails that she personally has had. So then she backtracked and she went back to the $365 a year membership and no more lifetime access. So that's why I'm kind of curious why she's offering something that's essentially 3 times the price that DSGC lifetime access membership was, but that failed, and she's deciding to do something that's 3 times more expensive than that, expecting people to purchase. So I'm curious about that. I'm curious why she kind of made that shift instead of making another membership, but then doing it like a yearly thing when she's already seen that it didn't work for her. So let's see what this membership is all about. Here is the website where she is selling the course. It's called Self-Made Collective. That is what this membership is called. And the first slide says, as women, we have been programmed to believe that it is unbecoming to talk about money, desire money, and make a hell of a lot of money. I call BS. The world would be a better place if more women were transparent about the money they make and the work it takes to get there. I desire a place where more women can share their massive goals and accomplishments without feeling like they're bragging. So I'm creating it. So she's creating that sort of space for people. Now, I do agree with this 100%. I do not think that women should feel bad for talking about money or for desiring that or wanting to make more money in life or wanting to be entrepreneurs. I think that we should be promoting that, and we should be promoting like salary transparency when it comes to jobs and stuff like that. Or if you're someone who has started something from the ground up and you own your own business. And I think we should be sharing that and showing how far women have come. So I do agree with her in that sense, but I'm interested how she's saying she's going to be the one that's creating that space. So slide 2 says, listen, my friend, you making a crap ton of money should be as normal as grass being green. I agree. If it's not, you haven't put yourself in the right circle yet. As an entrepreneur who has built a multi-million-dollar business in 3 years, I can confidently say that some of my most valuable resources and investments have been in conversations conversations with other high achieving women. So let's freaking go. Inside the Self-Made Collective membership, you'll have access to unlimited chat support inside our private platform and the ability to network and collaborate with the other members of the group. You'll have weekly group coaching Zoom calls where you'll have the ability to ask me any questions, discuss strategy with me, and mastermind with other members. You will have access to the consistency calculation, the attraction marketing equation, which is a $296 value, and any future materials and trainings while the collective is included. The first 10 members have the opportunity to be locked in at the founding member price, meaning as long as you stay in the group, you will not be affected by the very planned price increase. So she's looking at raising the price of this membership that is already $4,000. Either she is thinking about it and she actually is planning to up the price, or she's just saying this to kind of put the pressure on people into paying for it. And this is a common tactic we see with courses like this or memberships, and we especially see this in MLM. So many MLMs will actually upload, if you've seen, because I have done it. I was told to do it when I was in my MLM too. So many MLM reps actually on their social media accounts will upload like a slide and it'll say only a few spots left or 5 slots for this like recruitment or whatever it may be. They're trying to show that limited availability to get people to, number one, not really think much when they're thinking of joining. They're trying to get people in quick because the quicker you get people in, the less they're going to talk to maybe their family, friends, significant others, and it's less time that they're going to be Googling things and looking up if that is the right thing that they should be doing or the right thing that they should be investing in. So it's kind of this sense of FOMO and making people feel like it's a once in a lifetime opportunity that you have to jump into. So it seems like she's using that same tactic for this course. And it also seems like she's using this pro-women argument to kind of help her make more money off the backs of other women, because this individual has a whole entire Instagram account that started geared towards MLM reps. So who are we going to see most likely purchasing this course? It's going to be MLM reps, people who are in MLMs, in any MLM, because this person promotes to any MLM rep, MLM wide, not just like one specific MLM. So clearly people that are in MLMs are going to be the first people to even think about purchasing a course like this. So in my opinion, she's using this like pro-women argument, but then also trying to take even more money off the backs of people that are already struggling. We know a lot of people in MLMs are struggling to make ends meet, or in all honesty, they're struggling just to make a profit in their MLM, because most of the time in MLMs, what you're having to spend is way more than what you're actually making. So lastly, she says the first 10 members will have the opportunity to also schedule a 30-minute one-on-one call during your first 3 months, which is a $700 value. So if you break that down, she charges $233 per 30-minute one-on-one phone call for members to just ask her questions. In my opinion, $700 for 3 30-minute phone calls is a wild amount of money to be spending to talk to someone or ask them any questions. So she's trying to kind of promote the fact that she's going to charge you an arm and a leg for one-on-one calls. So the first 10 members are also going to be able to get the one-on-one call for the first 3 months without having to pay extra. So then she said this is for the entrepreneur who is, number 1, dedicated to scaling their digital business and leveraging their social media. 2, looking for an intimate group of like-minded, high-achieving women to celebrate with and learn from. 4, craving high-level business conversations with peers. 5, committed to posting on social media a minimum of 5 times a week, meaning reels and stories. 6, committed to personal growth and does not subscribe to a victim mentality and making excuses. And lastly, desires to build your dream business and have a mentor who is currently actively doing the same thing. So it's interesting how she puts in the victim mentality thing, because we've definitely seen with No Shame Sales Game that she blames people. Like, she will blame you for not succeeding in an MLM, and she will say it's your fault, that you are the one that's not working hard enough, kind of that same rhetoric. So it seems like she's putting that into her courses and stuff too, being like, well, if you're gonna have a victim mentality, like, this isn't the place for you. But in all actuality, I feel like people who are in MLMs, they are just trying to make ends meet, and a lot of times the MLMs are not made to have that happen. Many people in MLMs are not going to make a profit, are not going to be able to make income, and I don't think that that is them having a victim mentality. I think it's them recognizing that they're not gonna make money in this MLM, and that the MLM is not built for people to make money. That business model is not a business model model that's built for every single person to make a profit. And I find it really important in this video when I talk about No Shame Sales Game to say the term profit, because she likes to talk about the fact that, well, everyone doesn't join MLMs to make millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands, but an extra $300 to $500 a month can be helpful. But the thing is, most people aren't going to profit that. Most people, when they join an MLM, after their expenses, maybe that $300 they made that 1 month isn't going to balance out what they're spending in their MLM. So that's why I make it a really big thing to say the term profit when I'm talking about courses from this individual, because she likes to say, well, not everyone is joining to try and make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Well, people aren't joining to try and lose money. That's definitely not what people are trying to do. So next she says, this is not for you if you do not have your own product or course or offer. It is not for you if you are committed to playing small and making excuses. It's not for you if you do not have an active social media presence. This is not for you if you are hoping to get results without being willing to play full out and do the work. This isn't for you if you are looking for guidance or running paid ads and ClickFunnels. And this is lastly not for you if you expect this to be a magic pill for your business. I cannot make your business successful for you. Only you can do that. I will help guide and mentor you every step of the way and will always match your effort. You are the pace setter. So, I mean, that is important that she's saying that it's not a magic pill. It's like she's not someone that's going to just be able to transform it, because we see that a lot in MLM. That people promise that. They promise that time freedom and things like that that gets people to join. And she at least is not saying that. So she's telling you, like, if you think it's a get rich quick thing or a magic pill, it's not, and you have to put in the work. So I do appreciate her at least stating that for people. So if you keep scrolling, it goes down to claiming your spot. So you enter your name. There is a spot for discount codes. You have to agree to specific terms and conditions. So all in all, this individual now has a membership that is $3,900. She also has, because I kind of just want to do a little roundup of all of the things that she currently sells. So she has this course for $4,000. She has a consistency calculation program that costs $249. She does social media audits. Listen to this. I've never seen this on her page. This has to be newer. She does social media audits for $2,123, which it currently says it's sold out. I'm curious, is it sold out because people are actually paying for it, or is she just saying that? Because how many people pay $2,123 for a social media audit, when if you are someone that actually wants a social media audit, you don't have to spend $2,000. Someone will do a social media audit for way less money than that. Next, she has a workbook on pivoting careers for $47, because she does talk about that often, how she's pivoted from getting a master's degree and everything like that. She says she has another training called the Attraction Marketing Equation that's also $40, and she has a book with a workbook selection that totals to $40. So all in all, she currently offers $6,406 worth of memberships and trainings, which I think is wild, because when I originally found this page and I found the type of advice that she was giving for MLM reps, and kind of she was trying to propel herself as this MLM coach, she was not selling anything but this DSGC membership. She was just selling the $365 a year membership. Oh wait, I forgot to add that to this. She also sells the $365 membership. So if we calculate it, it's actually around $6,780 that she charges the memberships. I forgot to add that in my notes. But that's all she was selling previously. So it's interesting that as time is going, she's trying to find ways to make more money off of these MLM reps. And I just kind of find it like as more cash grabs and just more ways for her to try and make money off of these people. Versus when she originally started, she was still promoting her MLM a ton on her personal like MLM page. And then she was promoting this and building up her social media. And then once she built it to a certain amount of people, she's definitely been charging a lot more. And I think that's so much money. Like if people are following this person and they are spending $4,000, $365, $2,000 for audit, $47 here, $20 there for the things that she's selling, that's a lot of money at the end of the day on top of what they're already spending in their MLM. So now we are going to move on to the next new top leader course that is currently out. Now this is another membership. This is from Jasmine, the leader of WFABB, which who knows? Is WFABB even a thing still? I went and looked at their social media accounts and they haven't posted in like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months on that account. And a lot of the people that are on that account or were on that account are kind of doing their own separate thing. A lot of those people are still, because when I was looking at the account, I was kind of going to their mentioned people. People are still promoting crypto and that's kind of like their main thing. They're still promoting the MLM. I've now been seeing that people like Jasmine and Dre, who have been at the top of WFABB, so I imagine they're still in the MLM collecting that paycheck, but I don't see them promoting it. I see them rather going this other way of being MLM coaches, business coaches, the same way that we kind of see No Shame Sales Game do that same thing. So same with No Shame Sales Game, I definitely see this as being a membership that a lot of people most likely in her downline or in her previous downline is going to purchase. So I feel like a lot of these courses and memberships that these top leaders or previous top leaders have made really is geared toward the people that were under them, because it's kind of that built-in stream that they can go to and a built-in market of people that they can sell things to. So let's dive into the course, what it is, who it's marketed to, and how much it is. So Instagram story 1 says the digital membership is officially live, and she put the link for people to go purchase. She then says, what is the digital membership all about? The digital membership is a proven mentorship program designed by Jasmine Elizabeth to transform your mindset and supercharge your entrepreneurial journey. This innovative program guides you through overcoming doubts, building a strong work ethic, mastering sales, and cultivating a mindset that attracts results. I'm curious how it's a proven mentorship when it just released, but I guess we'll get to that. The next slide says, are you ready for the early bird discount available right now for 48 hours? So for 48 hours, she's going to have this membership for $173 for 3 months, but you are locked in at that 3 months. She then says the regular price for this is $240 for 3 months. That totals out to being around $79 a month for 3 months. So this is a 3-month membership. It's not a yearly, it's not a monthly. When you pay for it, you're paying for 3 months at a time. So you're essentially locked into that. The next slide says the digital membership guides you through a proven step-by-step evaluation system. Number 1, my point of view with mindset coaching strategies. Number 2, sales coaching from her 1,000+ formula, which is her second Instagram that promotes her MRR course. Step 3 is 1 live monthly coaching call a month for training and support. Number 4, she's going to have the content boutique, which is a done-for-you faceless video, which is kind of weird. And then step 5 is accountability. So you'll have access to everyone who buys the course, kind of for a community aspect of it. The last step says your turn to be a success story. Step into your limitless self. So here it says take a sneak peek at what's inside the program. So these are the trainings that she is going to have. So she's going to have trainings for you to go through in the membership, and then you're going to get access to a community of people very similar to the MRR course that I've talked about in the past. If you have not seen those videos, I will link them down below in the issues I find with MRR courses. But this is very similar to that. In the MRR course, she had modules for people to go through. So it's a very similar thing. So she said module 1 is going to have unlearning everything. Module 2 is going to be the thoughts that will make you quit. Module 3 is the expectations. Module 4 is being a perfectionist. Module 5 is you can't trust yourself yet. Module 6 is you're scared to fail. Watch this. Module 7 is taking back your power. Module 8 is attraction and persuasion in your strategy. Module 9 is her digital sales formula. Module 10 is strategy behind your daily posts. So I'm assuming on social media. Module 11 is a self IG audit. So I'm assuming you're going to audit your Instagram by yourself. And then module 12 is call to actions that bring in sales and the importance of them, which is pretty much MLM 101. She's also going to have a content boutique. So this is essentially things that are done for you. So you can download this and then automatically post it to your social media. So she's going to have men's content, a bestie content, work from anywhere content, lifestyle content, and then things like aesthetic, furniture, phone, and laptop content. And then she says there's 100 new content boutique videos for you to download every month. So I'm assuming that these boutique videos are going to be something like, oh, here is a post and you could just post it, or here's an Instagram story to promote your product. And it makes me interested to see that if she does that and that's what is happening, how many people are just going to be posting the same thing to like promote their stuff? They're not going to be individualized. Like the people who are buying this, it's not going to be an individualized way to sell. So in my opinion, when looking at these modules and kind of the topics that she is going to be teaching people, I feel like all of those topics are things that you can learn without paying someone money. And I think that that's my biggest issue with courses from anybody on the internet. This can be MRR courses. This could be courses from MLM reps. This can be courses from influencers. My biggest issue as I've learned about courses and kind of like looked into them, my biggest issues with that is that I feel like in 2024, we can find all of this information online. You do not need to spend your money, especially at a time like this with inflation and our cost of living crisis, especially in the US. You do not have to spend your hard-earned money on things like this, especially if you're an MLM rep that's already struggling to make ends meet. Because we know that when top reps like this or prior top reps like this make courses, the first group of people that are going to buy that course is their downline. And the reason we know this is because we know people in MLMs are struggling, and these leaders know that people in MLMs are struggling. So they know that they can promote these courses, and they're going to be able to promote them as a thing that's going to change these people's lives and change their MLM and change their business, when in all actuality, it won't. So in my opinion, courses like this, especially geared towards MLM reps, are just another way to kind of squeeze money out of these reps, but also to squeeze money out of like small business owners. Because a lot of these prior or current top MLM leaders that are making these kind of courses are also kind of gearing it towards small businesses. So I feel like it's just a way to kind of take advantage and get even more money out of them, when I feel like you could find all this information online. And I did get a comment as of recently where someone did mention like, well, the good thing about courses is that everything is in one place. And I will agree, that is true. When you purchase a course, everything is just right in front of you, and you don't have to like write the question into Google, like how to self-audit my Instagram or how to work through feeling burnt out, like whatever it may be. You're not going to have to Google that or find someone who kind of like teaches that. But a lot with social media, there are specific people on YouTube, specific people on TikTok who have accounts to teach you what to do. All you need to do is scroll on their account, and I guarantee you will find everything about what to do with your business or what to do to grow on social media if you want to be a content creator. So I know that I see those videos pop up all the time, especially on TikTok. I think I don't even post on TikTok. Maybe I should start. Well, it may be banned in the US, but I specifically follow 2 people on TikTok because I love the way that they portray kind of how to go about posting on TikTok, and I don't even post on it. So there is people that can give you this information for free online. So the next slide says, but you'll get access to the content boutique, which I already talked about, so we don't have to read that. She then shows a picture of the content boutique kind of to show like examples of what it would look like. So for the men's boutique, it looks like she did kind of like this photo shoot with a group of men, and then made pretty aesthetically looking pictures, because I have to say those are cute. Then she has the bestie content, so she has really cute bestie photos. I don't know, is this supposed to be people are taking this photo and then replicating it, or is this supposed to be like people are using this? Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like if I was going to post these, I'd want them to actually be with my best friends. And then the next one is work from anywhere content. So again, same concept of, are people supposed to be taking this and posting it? The next slide says, but wait, there's more. Once you purchase, you will get put in a drawing to have a chance to win an iPhone 15. Here are the instructions to qualify for an entry. So once you have purchased, post on your stories and share your excitement and tag me. So that's how she's getting everyone to post. That's how, because if you go on her page from the day that she released this, there were so many people, and I'm assuming MLM reps, because when I was seeing people, I was trying to click on their page and see if they were in the MLM that she, I believe, still currently is in, just doesn't promote. So that's how she's getting people to do it, by saying they can get an iPhone 15. So next I wanted to look at the Instagram post announcement that she made. Now this Instagram post is actually on her MRR course page. So it seems like this is just going to be her page for promoting courses and stuff. So let's read this post. It says, it's official. The wait is over. My all new digital membership program is officially live, ready to skyrocket your business. I've gone above and beyond to bring you this game-changing experience. This is the moment to elevate your business to the next level. I've poured my heart and soul into creating this program because I believe in your potential to completely change your life. Or you believe in making money, making more money than you already are. She says, unlock the secrets to success with 3 value-packed categories. Number 1, mindset mastery coaching. So your mindset is the foundation of your success. Dive into my powerful mindset hacks to conquer fear, overcome overthinking, beat perfectionism, and tackle those thoughts that hold you back. Transform your thinking and watch your business grow. Number 2, 1,000+ formula for sales coaching. So discover my comprehensive strategy that generates over $1,000 a day through digital marketing, master the art of engaging DMs, create compelling reels and stories, and harness the power of attraction and persuasion. I'll guide you through setting the right sales expectations, handling objections like a pro, and tapping into the energy that attracts sales. And lastly, this might be my favorite. We've crafted faceless videos that let your creativity shine without the stress. Our done-for-you content takes content creation off your plate so you can focus on running your business. She's saying that she wants to, or she's going to be giving you content that you don't have to like make yourself. You don't have to do those pictures. You don't have to make like cute, aesthetically pleasing pictures. But to me, I'd rather like it be my own stuff versus just like random stuff I found online. I don't know. Is that just me? Like if I'm going to post a like besties video or photo or do like a cute little like photography session, I want it to be of me and my besties, not of like random people. So in my opinion, in regards to that Instagram post, I feel like this whole formula for sales coaching can be something that is self-taught and self-learned. And the same goes for the content boutique that I've already said. Again, I've already mentioned it is pretty easy to find information online about sales strategies. And like she said, she's going to be teaching you how to do like compelling reels and stories, which you can already find that information online from creators that promote that kind of content. But then on the flip side, she kind of talked a little bit about the fact that this membership is going to have advice on certain mental health topics regarding overthinking, perfectionism, and things like how to conquer fear. So I personally do not like that she is kind of promoting this mental health advice. So she's trying to promote not only she's going to teach you sales, but she's going to help you in the mental health realm. I don't like that, especially when it comes to topics about overthinking or fear conquering and perfectionism. I feel like those things are extremely difficult for many individuals to move through and to figure out and to work on how to overcome those things. And I feel like many people do have to seek professional help for things like that, because things like overthinking and perfectionism can truly take over somebody's life and can affect the way that they move in life. So I would rather have people get this type of advice from paying a real professional that could help them manage those things that she's trying to give you like mental health advice on. If you are struggling with things like that, I would rather somebody pay for a mental health professional to help them and do that like one-on-one work rather than an MLM rep or an MLM coach or a business coach on social media with no background in mental health teaching people this or trying to teach people this, when I guarantee you that most of the stuff they're probably going to teach you is things that they read in a self-help book, and they're most likely just going to regurgitate whatever they have learned in self-help books over the years. Okay, now we're going to look at the website for this course. So it is a lot of the same information, so I will skip over anything that we've kind of already covered. But on the website, it's called the Digital Membership by Jasmine Elizabeth, and it's, again, a proven membership to transform your entrepreneurial journey. We've already read that. Skipping forward, it says, ready to kickstart your entrepreneurial dreams. It's your time to shine, babes. Say goodbye to doubt and hello to mindset makeover, done for you content, and my proven formula for success. It's beautiful to know that you can get absolutely whatever you want because you showed up and committed to yourself. You are worthy and deserve to be strong, known, admired, confident, and flourish in your own lane. I created the digital membership to give you the complete system I use to overcome mental roadblocks and build a thriving business. The digital membership compiled the most powerful lessons and strategies I've learned into a foolproof step-by-step life elevation system. In the digital membership, I'm showing you the exact strategies I've used and steps I've overcome, or steps I've taken to overcome mental roadblocks and gain financial freedom. You may feel overwhelmed right now or filled with thoughts of imposter syndrome, like I'm afraid to promote myself. I wish I had more confidence to put myself out there. What if I'm not experienced enough? What if it doesn't work? It can work. All you need is radical self-love and commitment, and to focus on the best, most reliable method. Thoughts you create and the sales strategies you use are your number one asset. And inside the digital membership, I'm going to break down my POV and my 1,000+ formula methods to show you how to let go of your fear and step into your true limitless self. It's time to step into growth thinking, take back your power, and develop a mindset that attracts all the people and opportunities to you. Are you ready to ditch the overwhelm and self-doubt, ready to build a life that always works in your favor, ready to simplify, get clarity, and use the same system that I used to build a ridiculously profitable business? Join now. So then she has this little spot of statistics. She goes, 92% of members say this program has a positive impact on their sales. 81% of people have seen significant mindset shifts. 88 now run their very own successful online business. How does she know any of those statistics when she just launched the program? So to me, it looks like she just like took 3 random numbers and like expect people to just believe it with no actual proof that this program works, that people are actually seeing success with it. So I'm confused how you give result percentages when you haven't even began your course. Then she goes, now you might be thinking, is this membership right for me? Yes, this monthly membership is tailored to your needs if you fall into any of the following categories. Number 1, you're an inspiring online entrepreneur seeking more hands-on guidance. You thrive on live coaching calls that address your real questions in real time. You know your mindset is stopping you from going to the next level in your life. You're ready for a mindset strategy to help you attract what you want. You work better with a community that keeps you motivated and inspired, and accountability from fellow members is essential for achieving your goals. You haven't launched your business due to overwhelm and imposter syndrome, or you've launched one and are now ready to elevate your game, and you want done for you content ready to post so you can focus on your business. So then if we go down, it gives us like this FAQ of what the membership includes. So it's going to have 16 like of those comprehensive modules. It's going to have that content boutique, and then it's going to have a exclusively monthly live coaching call. And then here's where she breaks down that the price is $240 every 3 months, and you can cancel at any time, but it is a 3-month subscription. And then lastly, it says, why do I have to commit to 3 months up front? And she said, well, from my experience in running a business, I've learned that real change doesn't happen overnight. The strategies, content, and information I offer are designed to unfold over a 90-day cycle. The duration is crucial for you to fully digest the material, apply the strategies, and truly see the result. Committing to 3 months ensures that you give yourself time and space needed to follow through effectively. I want you to succeed and not shortchange your potential, which is why I've structured the program this way. In my opinion, no. She structured the program this way to allow her to get the maximum amount of profit. So by forcing people into this 3-month contract, you give these people no time to see if they actually like the membership. So just how No Shame Sales Game will sell her memberships for yearly access rather than allowing people an option to do monthly, they're doing that to have people for a long period of time. So instead of having those people recognize, gosh, this program is not for me, this is not something that's going to help me, they've kind of already are stuck. Like they've already paid for 3 months. So it's going to be kind of like an MLM where when you join and you do like say like a yearly thing or whatever, you're like, well, I've already done the year membership, or I've already paid the $1,000. So why don't I just start? Why don't I just attempt? So it's kind of going to put you in this category of like, well, you either waste the money because you realize the program isn't for you, or you attempt to keep going because you've already paid for it. This is definitely like a tactic that's coming from multi-level marketing companies and the services that they provide and how they provide those services. So in my opinion, this is not to give it like, oh, there's some secret cycle to this or whatever. It's just that she can have you sign up for the 3 months, because number one, if she has you sign up for just 30 days, like just 1 month, that's like not enough money on her side of it, I'm assuming, for her. And then if she has you do a year membership, kind of like No Shame Sales Game, that totals out to $960, and having people spend $960 up front is probably a lot more difficult than it is to have someone spend $240 for 3 months, or doing her little deal that she has currently going on now where it's like $170 something for 3 months. So all in all, now Jasmine from WFABB has a digital marketing course or membership that is $240 every 3 months. She also has her UBC course, her MRR course for $500. So I feel like with these 2 trainings, we're kind of seeing the trend. We're seeing that Jasmine's doing a very similar thing in a No Shame Sales Game, and we'll probably just be seeing more top leaders from MLMs all together starting to do this instead of focusing a lot on their MLM. They are most likely going to just be like building membership after membership, trying to sell that to their reps rather than trying to post about their MLM anymore. Which at the end of the day, not only do I find many issues with MLMs, I find many issues with MRR courses or courses in general, or these membership that I feel like at the end of the day, in my opinion, are scams. I find this all fascinating. I find it fascinating watching over the years of like covering MLMs and watching them, the direction that a lot of these leaders are going in. So don't forget to leave a like and a comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you made it this far in the video, leave a sun emoji in the comments down below. This was a long one. So thank you guys so much for all of the love on my community tab. If you guys have not seen, my car was totaled in a hailstorm. So my husband was actually driving at the time of the hailstorm, and it completely, like, I posted some pictures on my community tab, but it completely bashed the front and the back windshield. So the back windshield was busted all the way through, and the front windshield was essentially busted, but not to where it was like all the way through. It was kind of like dented inward. It's kind of hard to explain, but I posted some of the pictures, and our car did end up getting totaled because of how much damage it was. It's sad because that was my car from when I was 18, and it was a paid off car that I paid off years ago, and it was kind of just like the first vehicle I ever got, and then it got totaled in a hailstorm. So that is why I did not post last week. The past week has been wild because I moved to 3 different states, and finding my title, which apparently was lost in the mail 4 years ago, and just trying to get everything needed. It took about a week. I think we were for a week on the phone with the state of Texas, the state of Washington, and the state of Georgia, trying to figure out where my title was, the fact that none of these states had my title, and then talking with insurance, and like it was a lot, but the documents are all done. It was all finalized. I'm so happy for that. And I'm happy that my insurance took on trying to find the title, because it's not going to work for me. They're not giving me anything. So yeah, the past week and a half to 2 weeks maybe even 3 weeks has been a bit rough. When you guys watch this, it'll be about 2 weeks since my car was totaled, and only, I would say, like, I think it's only been 2 days since the process was finalized. So, well, when I'm filming this. Thank you guys so much for all of the love and support. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Hello. Kicked up the stage lights, but you're still performing. It's not for you if you are not committed to personal growth and does not, oh, wrong one. And the last step, what is a step? The last step said 81% they have seen your thrive. So this is just a ploy and like a way for her tongue twister.